another colorful keto with Jory. It's Tuesday. It's Taco About It Tuesday, and I have us all set up like I did last night for a guest. So if you guys want to pop in and chat and say hi, then come in on the Instagram side and I can add you as a guest if you want to hang out. Hello, darling. It's so nice to see you. So I figured today we'll make a little snack, and also I made some donuts earlier, so we can eat donuts together. Yay! So I figured we would do quick, easy cheese chips. They're one of my favorite easy snacks, and we can do them in the microwave in a couple minutes. So let's make us some of those. First thing you need is parchment paper, because otherwise you make a big mess. And I have mozzarella and cheddar on hand right now, and I think I'm in a cheddar mood. So we're going to have some cheese chips with cheddar. But any melting cheese will work. Now, American cheese or cheese slices, these are not real cheese and they won't work to make cheese chips. But any kind of melting cheese will work. One of my favorites is like a Monterey Jack Havarti, or I like spicy cheeses. So we're going to take just a bit of our cheese off. It works out to about 2 ounces or 4 to 6 slices, depending on how thick your cheese is and how big of a serving of cheese chips you want. We'll do one more just so I can slice it a little bit more even, because I made that one crooked. Oh, thank you. I am so cool and pretty. Oh, my favorite meat snacks have just joined. Hals, it's nice to see you. I'm so excited. I'm going to start making some recipes for you guys with some cool meat sticks. So I hope you guys are excited about that, because you know what? I think convenience items are great, but I think when we can include them as ingredients in regular everyday meals and snacks we have, that's when we see way more value for our money. So this is literally the easiest thing you're ever going to do. You just put the cheese out on your parchment paper like so, and it goes in the microwave. Now, you also want to cover this, because it will make a gigantic mess if you don't. Trust me. Trust me. So I'm just going to pop this in the microwave real quick. Now, I'll wait till I come back. If you want to season your cheese chips, you cook them for 1 minute, season them with your flavor of choice, and then cook them again for a minute. That way your seasoning sticks to the top of your cheese chips. But we're just going to make plain ones, because I have a meat dip to eat with them. It's actually canned ham and mayo, sour cream, and mustard. But it sounds gross, but it's really good. Like, you're going to have to just trust me. I don't know. I like ham with mustard and a little bit of mayo. So, 2 keto grits. Nice to see you. I am excited. It's been an interesting day. I was looking at some updates online, and that always makes me a little bit sad. I'm getting tired of being at home, but we need to stay home. So this is one of the ways that we can help, and one of the things that we can do to, limit the amount of time that we have to stay home. So today I thought we would talk a little bit about some of the things that we can do at home if we have the supplies for them, and some of the things you guys like to do to stay busy. I have been harassing my pets with TikTok. I've been spending a fair amount of time dressing my pets up, making them wear hats, wigs, Halloween costumes, things of the like, to amuse me, earn your keep, make me laugh. I'm super popular around my house right now. I'm just gonna say that. Like, my cat and my dog loving me. Okay, so maybe I'm mostly just bugging them, but they get treats, so I figure like win-win. Hello. canned meat, right? Canadians and their canned meat. Josh, I haven't seen you in forever, dude. Where you been hiding? Do you get to stay home? Are you still working? What's going on in your neck of the woods, dude? So I've had these on for 2 minutes, and I'm going to pull them out of here and show you what they look like. It's hot though, so you got to be careful. So this is what they look like when they're fully cooked, and we're just going to let them cool for a minute on a piece of paper towel. But that's it. Like 2 minutes in the microwave, all done. We just got to wait for them to cool, and they're chips already. Let me just close up the microwave. And that's that. When they're cooled, they're ready to break into chips and eat. Now, you can also cook them in little cubes so that you get individual chips, but I prefer it this way, and then I just like to break them into chip sizes that I like. and yes, canned meat is one of those things that's highly accessible right now, and I did stock up just a wee bit because it comes in super handy. Michigan's on lockdown, and I get to travel though because I do military work. Yeah, everywhere is pretty much on lockdown. There's a lot of cases close to me, unfortunately. When I was looking at the statistics in Alberta, we kind of we land right in the middle of the heavy zone, unfortunately. Like half of the cases in our province are just right within a small zone. So it's really, really important, especially in my area, if you're Calgary local, to stay inside for as long as we can to get this under control. So I'm sad that everybody is kind of, it is what it is though. So this is how we break chippies. Yum, done. And I'm going to grab my dip out of the fridge. And then I'll show you guys the donuts I made today too. I did also post these ones on my page. They're the mix from Keto and Co. So again, I buy the mix. Well, they gave me this one to experiment with you guys. I didn't buy this one. I got this one when I was away in the States. But you don't have to use the whole package all at once. So for today, I used 4 tablespoons of the mix, 2 tablespoons of walnut meal, 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of oil to make 7 mini donuts. And I did already eat 3 of them, but to make 7 mini donuts. So that's still 1 serving of donuts, equivalent to what 1 mug cake would be. And then we made just a simple cream cheese frosting by melting cream cheese with a little bit of sweetener. You can't really get quicker and easier than that. So we probably won't eat all of this. This is more food than I'll eat at once. But I figured we would eat some donuts together and some cheese chips. So again, it's just canned ham, sour cream, mayo, and mustard together. So just a quick and easy, light dinner snack, afternoon, evening snack to kind of hang out with you guys and have some cheese chips. They're honestly my favorite. I think it's fake anyways. Yeah, canned meat could be pretty fake. Although, I was thinking about doing a recipe for you guys to do canned meat. Is that something you'd be interested in? Technically, it's jarring, but they call it canning. Is that something that maybe you guys would be interested in learning how to do? Because it's something I've done before. I'm not an expert by any means, but if you guys are interested in learning how to make your own canned meats, that's something we can totally hang out and do together. Can you can the zebra? Do you know what? How much do you love this sweater? Oh my god. It is like so frumpy and not even like a little bit flattering, but I love it. Like, it's so cozy and comfy. Oh my goodness, I love it. And it's sustainable. I got it at a local secondhand store, so there you go. It is like actually soft though, like so soft. I love it. So if you're worried that cheese chips aren't crispy, they really are. And you can't get easier than just cheese. Like, honestly, quicker, easy, simpler. And you can make different varieties just by adding different flavors or using different cheeses. Patty! My grandma used to make the best canned meat. Do you know what? I had an aunt who lived out in BC when I was a kid, and she made the best homemade smoked salmon. Oh, it was so good. But I have quite a bit of pork on hand, so we could do like a canned stewed pork. We could do just plain meat. I really like it when you add a little bit of vegetables, tomatoes, and peppers, and make it like almost like a soup base, or a base that you could use for other dishes. So that's definitely something that we can do. Ooh, canned ham with bacon in it. What? That's got to be the best thing you could ever find in Cambodia. This is my friend Karen on Facebook, and she is all the way in Cambodia, and she said they have canned ham with bacon in it. I'm jealous. Like, actually jealous. And because I touch my face, lick my fingers, I have my sanitizer right handy. This is the homemade one that we made that's posted on my page, because by the time I got out to the store, there wasn't any hand sanitizer left, so we got to make some, and that was kind of fun. Don't they? Josh. Okay, Karen. Josh wants to know, don't they eat people in Cambodia? And what are we having? We're having some cheese chips with a ham dip, just a canned ham dip, and then we're going to have a couple of the brownie mini donuts that I made. If you guys are Canadian, and if you remember the walnut crunch donut, which was only the best donut that Tim Hortons made, and then they discontinued, these taste like that. Like, it's a very dense, heavy, very similar to a walnut crunch donut, and I love them. Well, I used to love them before the no sugar, and, you know, before they discontinued them too. So what's everybody else having for dinner, snack, whatever, hanging out tonight? Mostly I ate donuts today. Because donuts, like, hello. And then I'm going to show you guys a donut before we eat one. I won't say I'm like the prettiest donut decorator. Some of them kind of looked a little messy, but a little mini donut. And then I just sprinkled a little bit of walnut meal on top of the glaze so that it would harden down. And again, 7 little donuts is 1 serving. And I actually just got this one today off of a sell site, and it has the mini donut one, the cake pop one, and the muffin size. So I'm really excited about this. I already have the cake pop and the muffin size ones, so I can get rid of those and downsize to 1 machine instead of having 3. But I was definitely most excited about the donut shape, because then any of your bread mixes, so we could do a 90-second bread in this and make little mini bagels. We can use our cake mixes, brownie mixes, our mug cake mixes, and make donuts. And again, these things don't have to have sweetener in them if you're going a stricter version of keto. If you're carnivore, you can do this with 4 tablespoons of ground pork rinds, 1 egg, and then add the flavor that you want. Cheese is optional, and you could make yourself little cheese bagels that are totally carnivore. Quick and easy. What? Morget, and if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry, says they still have them in their Tim Hortons. Oh, I'd say I'm jealous, but I wouldn't really eat them anyways now because of the sugar. Like, I would get such a sugar rush from one of those. But they were honestly, literally the best donut that Tim Hortons made, and we were very sad when they discontinued. So I shall eat with you guys mini donut. And you can see it's quite a dense. So yummy though. it's hard to feel like you're missing out on anything, and it's hard to feel like you're on a diet when you get to have chips and dip and donuts and fathead pizza and noodle-less versions of everything you want. When people tell me that they're sad and they think that keto is restrictive, I'm like, but how though? Because we eat all the good stuff. Like, I don't know if you knew that or not, but we do eat all of the really, really good stuff. And Easter's right around the corner, which means I have to start getting on Easter recipes too. So you guys have to let me know, what do you want to see for Easter? I have a huge assortment of awesome Easter molds. Last year we did Easter egg cakes, we did cream eggs. We've done a couple different kinds of cream eggs. I make the marshmallow ones and the gooey ones. So I think this year we maybe need to do kind of a different, more unique cream egg. I've also done unicorn ones, so I don't know what's what's more unique than unicorn cream eggs. I don't know. I might need your guys' help getting like super creative this year, because you know what? We're going to be stuck in the house. Ooh, you are having ice cream again. Good girl. Do you know what? I won't lie. Ice cream is one of my favorite bedtime snacks. Either ice cream or yogurt. And I do really like the sugar-free chocolate crackle, which is super easy to make. So you take your sugar-free chocolate and you melt it with coconut oil, and that's it. You pour it on your ice cream and it turns into crackle. And then with the added fat, it's high fat too. So double bonus on that one. Oh, I love ice cream though. I buy plain vanilla ice cream and then I mix other flavors into it depending on what I'm craving. I was thinking we have some really yummy Shrewd Food snacks that they sent me to do recipes with, and I was thinking, should we make a keto blizzard? What do you think? I think we should. I almost feel like I should save some donuts to make a walnut donut blizzard too. But I'm thinking we should experiment with some of the yummy Shrewd Food flavors and make some keto blizzards. What do you guys think? Is that something you would like? I'm always so excited when you get to come hang out with us, Karen, because of the time change. Today is Tuesday evening here, but it's already Wednesday afternoon where she is. I feel like she's in the future. Karen sees all our future. It's tomorrow there already, so... So yummy. I'm gonna let you guys see these again before I put them back in the fridge. I do find them very filling because of how dense the batter is, but that's the best part. Like, all day long I've been nibbling on them and I've only eaten half of a serving throughout the day, and I might save some of these for tomorrow. And especially in the time when we're home right now and we have the extra time to learn how to prep things, why not make up a few things in advance and have things on hand? Ooh, it's Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning in Cambodia. It's still the future though. I'm still kind of, I wouldn't say jealous because I'm not quite done with Tuesday yet. There's still a few. There's still a bit more Tuesday left, so I'm kind of excited about that. I was debating maybe doing our nails together tomorrow for getting over the hump, do a little self-love, self-care, just a little mini manicure tutorial if you guys are interested in hanging out and doing that. We'll probably do it in the evening because everyone is working nights at my house right now. My fiance and my son are still able to work very part-time hours right now because they work in the construction industry. There isn't really anybody around them, and they're working at night so that their exposure is less and other people's exposure is less. So they are able to continue working just a little bit, which is financially good. It gets stressful when you're not really sure how things are going to come together at the end of the month, but so many of us are in that position right now that it's best just to kind of try not to stress out about it. It'll sort itself out, and we shall all be good. One of the things I've started doing a little bit of is coloring. And I won't lie, I'm kind of lazy about it. I'll get really excited and I'll sit down and I'll color for a few minutes and then I'm like, oh, I'm bored. But it's one of the things that I'm going to make a point of doing a little bit more regularly while I'm home, because it is very relaxing. It gives you a chance to just really dial down and not focus on anything. It calms your brain right down, slows it down, and just gives you an opportunity to kind of chill out. So that's something I'm going to be doing more of. One of my friends was telling me that she knits a lot, and she's thinking about starting a TikTok to show her knitting. And that's cool. If you guys knit or crochet or do those sorts of crafts, tag me when you post them, because I love checking out that kind of stuff. I love seeing your creativity. I always felt like I was creative in some way that I couldn't quite express. I felt artistic, but I couldn't draw, and I couldn't paint, and I never really took all that great of pictures. But now I honestly consider food my art form, and when I get to be really expressive with something and make something really cool and really unique, I feel like I found my artistic niche. Food art's a thing, right? It's a hashtag anyways. It's one of my favorites. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to do some self-care, self-love stuff this week, I do also need to touch up my color at home. So if that's something that you guys are interested in hanging out and doing with me, let me know, because I don't mind. I'm just going to touch up my color at home anyways, and that's something we can totally hang out and do, and you guys can see what temporary colors I use, how I work with them, and why I like those ones. Because I do use an assortment, but I've been using the same ones for years and years and years, and it's not super complicated to do it at home. So if you guys want to hang out, and also they're temporary colors, so if it's something you want to try and experiment a little bit with, then I can talk to you a little bit about where you get those products, how you find them, the differences between a semi, a demi, and a semi-permanent color, and wash-in shampoos. We can talk all about that stuff. And I can go through my collection with you guys if you want, because I do have an assortment of all of those things. I have tinting shampoos, I have semi-permanent colors, I have demi-permanent colors, and we can kind of talk a little bit about what they are, what the difference is, what products you can get available at stores without being a professional, because I took aesthetics, not hairdressing, so disclaimer that. Disclaimer that. Before we do any hair stuff, I'm not a hairdresser. I don't even pretend to be one on TV. Don't be fooled by my awesome hair. I've always touched up my hair color at home, and it's something I do on the regular. I never bleach it. I never process it, and I try my very hardest to never cut it at home. I've had a few disasters over the years with self-hair cutting, usually in the bangs, because I get frustrated, and then you start cutting them and they're not straight, and they get less straight and more short, and it's just not a good scene. I will never do tutorials on cutting your own hair, because I severely don't recommend that. But what I will say, if you're on a budget, once things get back to normal, look up your local hair colleges, because I went to the college where I took my aesthetics and got my hair done there for probably almost 20 years, and I've never had a bad haircut at the college. I've never had a bad color at the college, and the last time I went to a professional salon that charges $50 for a haircut, you guys saw what happened. Like, this is getting okay, and I'm dealing with it, but this is by no means what our intention was for my hair. Someone on TikTok commented and said, did you want it to be lopsided? No, dude. No. This was not what I was originally going for. I wanted a trim of my regular style. And literally in 20 years, I've never gone to the college and gotten a bad haircut. The students are pretty well trained. There are teachers there to fix it if something does go wrong. I've only ever had a bad haircut where I paid a very expensive professional. So, I mean, take that with a grain of salt too. My hair is amazing though. Like, I just want to say. Oh, my TikTok name is colorful with a U because I'm Canadian, Dory. So COLOURFULDORI. Because it wouldn't take my whole colorful keto with Dory. And it's so weird. It split it up. So my username is Colorful Dory, but my actual display name, I think, is Keto Dory, which is okay. I will take it. And my screenshot profile is my unicorn dancing video, so you'll recognize me. I don't think there's a lot of Dories on TikTok, to be honest with you. I have not yet come across another TikTok Dory. I might have to search that though. Because now that sounds like really fun. We could have like our own team. We could be like Team Dory. We could post all kinds of, fish memes and stuff. Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea. Thanks for that. That is such a good idea. Hey, Stephen Ray, how's your day? How's it going? And Morgette, message me there so we can hang out on TikTok. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Here's the cool thing about TikTok. If you post a video there and you want to make sure I see it, because it's the same thing as any other social media, you don't necessarily see all of everybody's videos. But if you post one and you want me to see it, all you have to do is @Colorful Dory. That will tag me, and when you post the video, it'll come up and it'll say, Morgette mentioned you in a video, and then I'll be sure to see it. And then I can love on it, and I can comment, I can do edit, and then I know for sure it's there, because I don't always see all of your videos. And same thing around. If there's something you want me to cover and I cover that on TikTok, I will tag you so that you don't miss it. Oh, yes, I'm so excited. TikTok, honestly, if you guys are putting off getting TikTok, do it. It's fun, it's relaxing. When you first sign up to TikTok, your For You page is kind of boring because they give you just the standard, what they assume someone in your age range wants to look at, just the basic videos. Once you start liking a few videos, once you comment, once you start following people, then it gets so specific. Like, I just scroll my For You page because I'm going to be honest, the For You page has everything I want on it. It's got current sounds, it's got videos I want to see. They really do very good at making sure I see a lot of the people I follow on my For You page. It's very different than the recommended page on Instagram because it's literally for you. So it's built off of your preferences. You can say you're interested in that video. You can say you're not interested in that video. You can click show me more like this, more videos like this, more from this creator, or you can click show me less videos like this, show me less from this creator. So it really, honestly, it gives you such a good chance to customize what you're looking at. I could sit right next to you and we could scroll the For You page together, and mine will be totally different from yours based on what videos you recently watched, what sounds you've been listening to, anything that you favorite, videos that you comment on. That's what will form your own preferences. So I think that's why I like it the most. TikTok literally knows what I want to look at. It's very rare that I go off the For You page and search something out unless I'm looking for a specific sound. And I will say TikTok has the best tags I've ever seen. Like, they'll tag the whole name of the song or a whole phrase that's in the song, and that's how I find them later. So if I'm looking for a sound, for example, Joette was looking for one of the Corona sounds the other day. All I did was I put in hashtag it's Corona time and looked at that hashtag and saw what were the sounds under that, and that's how you can find them, like, super duper easy. Also, I my God, I can't believe I totally forgot to tell you guys this. So once you do an original sound on TikTok, an original sound is something with your voice. So when you're doing a video using your voice, it becomes your original sound. Now, once you've made a sound, other people can reuse that sound in their videos. But here's the beauty of it. When a sound is yours originally, you can name that sound so that people can search for it. And I'm going to show you how you do that. So when you click on something that has your own sound, it will show you what the sound is. Now, you can click on here to edit your sound. It will only allow you to do it one time. So no typos are allowed on TikTok. I'll tell you what, no typos. But it will allow you to name the sound what you want so that people can search it later. And I'll show you an example of one that I made like that and how you use your own sounds or somebody else's sounds afterwards, because it was really kind of a lot of fun the way that I did that. So let me just go to where I have those two videos, and I'm just trying to think. I Am Built. One of the things that I do is when I make a video that has a company's product in it, I'll usually send them the video for two reasons. One, if they want to repost it for me, and two, then I know where it is. Is that funny? Like later, then I know where I can find that video because I send it to them. So if I'm searching for it and I want to reuse it or copy it or save it somewhere, I know it's in there. So this is a video that I made.
So dude, I don't know. I don't know if these cost $1 million. I haven't checked out the retail on them. But I think definitely I'm gonna find out, because that didn't taste gross.
So, this is the sound that I put onto the Built Bar video. But the original sound actually came from when I did the review of the Miracle Berries. So, there are lots of pieces and bits out of your sounds or other people's sounds that you can repurpose and reuse for other videos that make it either interesting or funny or comical. And the way that you do that, if you guys are on TikTok, I'll show you basically how you do that. So today I came across Tatum's new video and I absolutely loved it because Tatum makes me laugh. Tatum is the king. If you're on TikTok, you need to follow I Am Tatum. So Tatum posted this video today.
Why are you wearing your Halloween costume? Well, orders have gone out the window in this quarantine. I'm just trying to keep myself busy in the mirrors, and I actually don't know what day it is, so for all I know, it could be Halloween. The sun looks the same, and that's all I know. That's about it.
Why are you wearing your Halloween costume? I love this sound, and I thought, oh, I know what to use that for. So when you want to use a sound, you can either add it to your favorites to use it again later by clicking this Add Favorites button, or you click Use the Sound. Now, once you go to use the sound, right now it's recording, and I could record a video with that sound, or I can click Upload, and I can upload an existing video with that sound. So for now, I'm just going to pop a video in there so that I can show you guys how to maneuver it around. So, this is a totally different video. Okay, we're going to click Next, and then we're going to go to Sounds, and we're going to go Volume, and we're going to turn off the original sound.
I'm trying to keep myself busy in the mirrors, and I actually don't know what day it is, so
this is the sound that we added, and this is the original sound. So you can make a mix of both sounds, or you can just use that to swap out your sound. And that's how you use anybody's sound, yours or anybody else's, to make a video. There are a lot of other things. We'll maybe do like a whole evening where we just sit and talk TikTok. And I think what I'll do is get out my iPad and then hold the other one over top. So I can show you guys how do you add videos, how do you edit them. There's a brand new feature now where you can combine pictures and videos. It's a small rollout, so I don't know if everybody has that feature yet, but I'm in the beta tester mode. So as soon as a new feature comes out, it starts to roll out through the beta section first. So I think we should do that. I think a lot of you guys have more time right now to get on TikTok, and hello, it's fun. Speaking of which, I think I saw Josh pop in here and he needs a TikTok, like definitely. Oh, Joette mentioned the GIFs, and yes, so I will show you guys how to do that too, because that's a really fun feature on TikTok. So let me just turn this down a little bit. So when you are looking at any video on TikTok, it can be yours, it can be somebody else's. The privacy settings are dependent on their account, so what options you get. But when you click on the video and you want to share it, you can copy it, you can share it to Instagram, Messenger, you can share it to your stories, to Facebook. If you slide right over here, let me see, because now I've got it upside down on here.
Why are you wearing your Halloween costume?
Oh, there it is right there. Click GIF, and it will take your video and compress it down into a GIF. Then from there, you can send it. I usually send them across Messenger. They don't seem to work properly sending them directly to Instagram. But if I send it to Messenger, save it from there, then you can share it out anywhere that you can share GIFs as well. So that is one of my favorite things about TikTok is its accessibility. It shares to Instagram. It shares to Facebook. It shares to Pinterest. You can share all of those places just by clicking on Other. You can send it in so many different ways. And the same thing when you're sending other people's videos. Now again, this is going to be dependent on whether or not their profile is public. So Joette is in here. So we're going to take a look at one of her videos, and I'm going to show you guys what you do when you want to share that. So this one is Joette's video about her curly hair, which is awesome because after she's off all her meds, she has curly hair now instead of straight. So we click on the share button. We can copy it, Instagram, Messenger, Sims, Story, Facebook, email, Other. Other gives us more additional options. We can send it directly to Messenger through your voice messages as well. So my text messages, I can send it through text message as well. You can share it to a device. You can go to link sharing. You can go to copy. You can send it to repost. So if you want to save a video from TikTok and it doesn't have the save option, send it to your repost and you can save it from repost. Now, I always say tag people when you're sharing their videos. It's always a great way to share the love. The way that I do that is if I see someone's video and I really like it and I want to share it, I'll click on their profile and I'll see if their Instagram is linked. If their Instagram is linked, I'll share it to Instagram and I will tag them. If I don't know their Instagram, then I'll usually just put in there, message me for a tag or if I come across them, because not everybody has social medias all the way across the platforms, but I try really hard to tag everybody, especially when sharing their content, because everybody loves that, right? Everybody wants to get their content out there, their fun videos, their informative videos. TikTok really loves shares as well, more than any other form of engagement on your videos. TikTok wants to see that they have enough value that people are sharing them. Now, you can also help your friends on TikTok. Once you click the share button and you click other options, it registers that as a share. So even if at that point you click off, it still registers as a share. So I can go to Joette's videos, I can click share, I can cancel out, and it clicks as a share on her account, which boosts her in the algorithm. She'll be more likely to be seen in the For You page and repeat videos as well. The other thing that's different and awesome about TikTok is TikToks are truly ageless. Like, when you post something on Instagram or on Facebook, if it doesn't get a lot of views in the first couple hours or the first day that it's posted, it's no longer in the relevant feed. People aren't going to see what you posted yesterday in their feed. They're going to see what you posted today. Whereas TikTok doesn't seem to have any time continuum of any sort whatsoever. So I'll notice regularly videos that are 6 months or a year old will pop up in my feed because people are commenting on them. So once someone sees it, they like it, they comment on it, TikTok goes, oh yeah, okay, maybe people still like that video. If someone else looks at it and comments on it, they go, oh, you know what, let's pop that back in the For You page and see if anybody still likes that video. So I see a lot of videos that honestly don't get their full view potential for quite a while. It's very different than other platforms in that you don't see them in your feed in a context the way you do on Instagram. So, for example, I do have a feed on TikTok, and it looks like my Instagram one. If you're scrolling through my feed, you can look at what I posted today, what I posted yesterday. But when the majority of people see your content on TikTok, they see it through the For You page. So they don't necessarily have context as to where that video came from. It just popped up on their For You page and they liked it. So it really encourages people to, if they loved that video, if it was a 2-part video, if it was part of a series, it really encourages them to go back to your profile and check that out. Now, it will show you the date it was posted, so it gives them kind of a general area to search, but it won't take them to that spot in your feed. I'm hoping that they'll update that, because that would make it so much easier. But if you see a video that you like, you can look at the date on it and then just kind of scroll through their videos until you come upon that one. I usually like to pay attention to what they're wearing and what the background looks like, and then just scroll until I see something that looks like that, similar to that. Or if you know the name of the video, or if there was a specific hashtag or a message in the video, that's more often than not how I search things. Now, it's the hashtags. Honestly, hashtags are king on TikTok. Anything you're looking for or you're curious about, search it in the hashtag section, and I'll show you guys where you search that. So when you're on your main screen, press this search button and put in the top whatever you're thinking about. So let's say, for example, we're just going to put in keto. We're going to click search. It'll allow you to look for users, videos, sounds, and hashtags. So we're going to click on hashtag, and it'll pull up all the different keto hashtags. So the main keto hashtag has 417.4 million views. And then it kind of goes down in the order of how many views. So say, for example, I was talking to my girlfriend who does knitting. And she was like, well, do people look at knitting on TikTok? So I search hashtag knitting, and 33.4 million views on hashtag knitting. So I would say yes, people knit on TikTok. People look at knitting on TikTok. Let's look at something like car repair. And let's see, are people doing that on TikTok? I'm going to say yes, because 10.4 million views on car repair, 613,000 on repair /repair/challenge, best car repair, my mechanic, my car repair. So I would say yes, people do that on TikTok. So if you're curious, are my interests on TikTok? Is what my business is representing, is that on TikTok? The easiest way to find out is to search through the hashtags and see, are people doing that there? Now, the last thing we're going to touch on for TikTok and hashtags is, I use a combination of popular hashtags and individual hashtags. And the reason why I do that is it allows me a couple of things. I hashtag every single video I make with Colorful Keto with Dory. What that does is that allows me to track all of my videos together in one hashtag. So when I look at my hashtag, Colorful Keto with Dory, it shows me how many views my total hashtag has, and it tracks the videos according to not only views, but engagement. So it will show me what my top videos are, what's getting the most views, what's getting the most engagement, what's getting the most comments on it, so that I can look at those and say, okay, well, maybe I want to make another video like that, or I've already done that, maybe I'm going to do something different. So that gives me all of my total views on TikTok because it's on every single one of my videos. So it allows me to know that my total views on TikTok right now are 1.5 million views. And that's on all of my videos combined because everything is under that hashtag. But I also use more specific hashtags just to sort my content. So you guys know I make a lot of quirky hashtags. Partly because when I started Instagram, I didn't understand what hashtags were. Like, I just thought it was something cool the kids say. Hashtag, I don't know what hashtags mean. Hashtag super cool, duh. So I spent a lot of time creating unique hashtags. And at the time, it didn't really serve a purpose. But now, it's really helpful to find my content that I'm looking for. So for example, one of my bacon hashtags that I love, and it's my favorite, and I don't think anybody else uses this one but me, is Bacon Loves You, but I'm its favorite. So when I look up Bacon Loves You, but I'm its favorite on TikTok, it will pull up my recipes that I've posted with bacon. I'm just going to type that in there. Bacon Loves You, but I'm its favorite. So the hashtag on that has 12,000 views. It doesn't have a ton of videos in there because I don't always remember. But basically, stuff that I would have made with bacon is under that particular hashtag. So if you know exactly what you're looking for, either recipe-wise, content-wise, or creator-wise, you can search that in the hashtags. So say, for example, your favorite creator is TikTok Keto. She would hashtag all of her stuff TikTok Keto. Now, not everybody does. I think everybody should. But for the most part, if you're looking for someone on TikTok, they're probably hashtagging their videos with their username so that you can find them later, if they're smart. If they're smart or if they know it's a possibility, then it's a really good way to separate your own content. Because if you're anything like me, Queen of the Content Blasters, 90% of the time, my problem is not that I didn't already make that content, is that I don't know where to find it. Like, I have over 3,000 videos on TikTok. So if I'm looking for a specific recipe to send to someone or to share with someone, I don't always have the time to just sit and scroll through 3,000 videos to find them. So if I've added a unique hashtag to it, then it narrows down my search radius at least by a small amount. And then with the main hashtags, that's what's going to bring the majority of the views to your page. So I always recommend doing a good balance of each. So you want to, for example, hashtag keto, hashtag cheese chips. And then I would hashtag let's get cheesy, because let's get cheesy is a less common hashtag that people use, that I use all of the time in anything that I use that's cheesy. So if I was looking for a cheese recipe on TikTok, I'd probably likely search let's get cheesy, or, you know, it ain't easy being cheesy. It gets into your creative mind and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to sign out for now. I hope you guys have an amazing evening, and let me know what you guys want to do tomorrow night. If you want to chat if we want to do either hair or nails. Let me know what you guys want to do. Because we could hang out in the bathroom instead of the kitchen. TikTok loves bathrooms. So, oh yes, Joette. Yes, come join me. Join me, darling. Yes. I have it set up so that everybody can. It says it is connecting. Connecting. Baby! Surprise, ladies! Oh my God, I miss you.
They're tic-tacking for you.
I miss you, I love you.
Wait, turn it this way.
That's right, TikTok, baby. Wah! Super cool. All the cool kids are doing it. I'm just saying, like, all the cool kids are TikTok.
How'd you like that surprise?
I love it. Goodness, I miss them.
Professional tic-tacker.
Oh, I miss them so much. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm fingers crossed that they don't have to cancel KetoCon in June, because I'm so looking forward to hanging out with you guys and running around like crazy people. Like,
I hope we're able to go.
I know. Let's hope it's far enough out. Ladies!
Steve was passed out. No, he's on the couch now. That's our TikTok girl.
Aww, she's so sweet. Cuddles and
Lucy.
snuggles, Miss Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy. She's the look on her face. She's like, "Are we really doing this? Like right now?" Okay.
Why? Well, we didn't mean to interrupt, but
No.
Tic-tac subject.
Yes, hang out with me. I set it up for dual live so that anybody could join me if they wanted, and nobody volunteered yet.
Oh, got all the loons. And sister. There's sister.
Sister! She's so sweet.
Steve's trying to get in there.
I love all your puppies. Well, and Steve, like Mr. Personal Space over here, like
Personal space got me.
my dog is the same. Like, what? Personal space? What is that? I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
We're gonna make somebody drunk watching this video.
Spinning around everywhere. Speaking of Miss Sassy Pants, my dog's coming over to be like, so I heard you're showing off dogs around here, or what's up with that?
That's Steve's buddy.
Yes.
We'll let you get back to your life.
Well, you guys have an awesome night. I love you. And message me. Let me know. Girls, are we doing hair or nails tomorrow?
Nails.
Nails? Okay.
Always nails for them, yeah.
Done.
Stick a lot of nails on.
Done.
I see myself without a well, have a good evening. Thanks for the
Love you. Bye, ladies.
Bye. By the power of TikTok.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, we love you. Bye.
we love you.
I know, by the power of TikTok.
That's right. All the grand and wondrous power of TikTok. It is. It's absolutely fantastic. And if you guys aren't there yet, I don't know what to say other than you're missing out. And I keep telling you over and over and over. We're going to have all the fun. And there's probably not going to be any left over. It's like a fire sale. You want to rush and get your fun now before the people get all the good fun and only the boring fun is left over. All the dad jokes, that's all that'll be left over for you if you don't get there now. Have an amazing night, guys. I can't wait to hang out tomorrow night. See you later. Love you. Bye.